Hey guys, I'm back. Today I wanted to tackle my youngest son's room. He had just had a sleepover and it was destroyed. Now, to be honest, since decluttering, it doesn't get nearly as bad as it used to, but this is still a complete mess and it needs to be taken care of. So I really wanted to get in here for him and give him a really good clean so that way he has a nice fresh start for when he goes back to school. We can get it organized, put back together, and he's also sleeping at his grandparents this night, so it was a nice surprise for him when he came home. So first I just started to clean up this cot that we use for when the kids have friends over. It's a really nice thing instead of the kids having to sleep on the floor. Next, I really wanted to tackle all these baskets over here. Unfortunately, some of the dirty clothes had gotten mixed in with the clean clothes. So a lot of them I just ended up rewashing and then I got the basket out of the space. Usually when I'm starting a room like this, I like to just go around, pick up all the trash off the floor and clean up any piles. It just makes it a lot easier to do a thorough clean. Now, one thing that I did find was a bunch of bags that I had to go through, and every year I go out and buy the kids new school bags, but this year I'm just going to let them use the bags from last year because they're still perfectly good backpacks. There's no reason to go out and buy a new one if we don't need to, and they also have a couple extras that they like to bring over when they go to their friend's house or whatever for a sleepover. This is the box that I keep in there for his donate every time he goes and puts something on and it doesn't fit, he throws it right into this box and then I'm able to bring it to the donation center. Unfortunately, I found several water bottles in either the backpacks or his room that even though I put through the dishwasher, there was still some mold in them, so they all had to be thrown out and we'll have to buy new ones for this school year. So right now I'm just putting away some of the clothes that were clean, and actually when I was putting them away I realized that some of his pajamas no longer fit, so I just took a couple of seconds to go through some of those shirts and just take them out and add them to the donation box while we had it out. Both of my younger boys probably need some new mattresses soon, so if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them because I'm always looking for something that's affordable, that is going to last several more years. So if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. With back to school right around the corner, I knew I had to get in here and declutter a little bit more. There were a few shirts that were still in the laundry, but I knew that a lot of these sweatshirts didn't fit them and that we're going to end up getting new ones for the new fall season coming up. So I wanted to get in here and declutter this stuff so we didn't have to worry about it once we went shopping. And something I started doing last year, which I thought was a really great idea, was the school takes all of the old coats or snow gear, so you can donate them to someone in your local community and you know that they're going to be used. Another lesson I've learned cleaning out people's spaces that are not my own is just to not throw anything away that I'm not absolutely sure of. I have made that mistake in the past, and I probably threw some things away that they did not want thrown away, so that was my mistake. So now if there's anything that I'm unsure of, I just put it aside for them to go through later. This area right here desperately needed to be cleaned. It's probably something that doesn't get done enough, so it felt good to get that area cleaned up. Here's a great example of some of those items. There was a bunch of cords wrapped up. I had no idea what they went to, so I put them to the side for either my son or my husband to decide if we still needed them or what they went to. I didn't throw anything away. Coming up in a little bit, you'll see that something happened to my camera. The direction of it changed somehow during filming. So I did lose some footage and I apologize for that, but I ended up moving these things here to the bottom drawer of the dresser because it was completely empty. And rather than have them up there where they're not really needed, I put them into the drawer, and that just made a lot cleaner of a look. All of these wires were driving me crazy. It makes the space look very messy, so I was able to kind of tuck them up under the TV so they were really hardly noticeable, and it really made such a huge difference. Even though he does a pretty good job with cleaning up his own room, this is an area that he doesn't do very often. It's usually never pulled out and cleaned, so I figured I would just get back there, kind of clean up some of the dust and the dog hair and get rid of that for him. Same thing with the drawers underneath the bed. Because I have the bed raised, they don't really fit that well, and we need to figure out a better solution. But in the meantime, everything kind of gets up under there, so I figured I would pull those out and clean under the bed as well. So I apologize. This is where the camera flipped and the footage, most of it got taken out, but I did want to leave this part in for you. We will definitely be getting a different kind of bed that does not even have that kind of option. And then I also wanted to leave in how much we were able to take out of his room and donate, because it was a massive amount. Don't worry, the camera's not going to stay like this for very much longer. By the end of the video, we're back to normal. I would like to say I would love it if you could like and maybe share this video with someone else who it may give value to. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would do that. It means the world to me. And thank you to all of those who already have subscribed. I was tired of seeing his wet towels all over the room, so I decided to hang up this small hook, and that way he can dry his towels on it. And here's the end. It is so much better than it was. It's nice and clean and organized and smelled good. It just gives a nice fresh start to the school year that's coming up. Now I know when we go school shopping, we'll have ample place to put all of his new clothes. Everything that doesn't fit him is gone. And now he can just come home to a nice clean room. With that shelf there, I actually lost the footage, but I ended up putting all of that stuff into the bottom drawer on that dresser because we just didn't really use it that often and it didn't make sense to leave it up there. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon in the next video. I plan to be doing my middle son's room soon to do the same thing, get him ready back for the new school year. So I will see you all soon. Bye.